Good morning, everyone. It's Tulip Snow here in Fallout 4 for a change. Just wanted to show everyone here a settlement I've been working on for a while. If I don't die of radiation first. Yeah, just wanted to show everyone the settlement I've had. It's located at Hangman's Alley. So grab yourself a good breakfast, sit down, and enjoy the show. We start off here at the entrance of Hangman's Alley. You can see I wanted to be a home. I wanted to be a bit of a nice settlement just to come and put up your feet. So I have Welcome Home, Hangman's Alley. I don't really know why these two are not currently lit up, but that's alright. I have a busted suit of X-01 armor guarding the way, and a couple of turrets, because this is really the only place the settlement will be attacked from. So this is how I think we're going to do it. I have it set up in more vertically. Hangman's Alley isn't really that much, doesn't have that much landscape for real estate. It's more vertical than it is actual landscape, so let's continue on into the first building. Here's just a pretty basic as it really can be. It's just a bed. Everyone's got their gas masks on. But it's just a bed. It's still a work in progress. It's always going to be a work in progress. Let's change my filter. I got a mod that needs gas mask filters need to be changed. But this is just this is probably going to be a bit of a house as well, if not a recreational area. I'm not quite sure at the moment. But we'll go up on the second floor of that building later. This is Main Street, really. I have a bridge and a workshop right there. But here we have a general goods store. Still just pretty basic. I haven't done too much. I've only been playing for like 3 days on this character. Right? That's the wrong character. Wrong character. What the hell's his name? Samson Green? Yeah, 4 days, but I haven't done really much of anything except gather supplies. There's general goods store. I have all just kind of general good stuff in this cabinet. And something that irritates me about this settlement is when you first come here and clear it out, there's a fire barrel right here. But if you try to delete the fire barrel, the light is still there. The light from the fire is still there, and that's quite immersion breaking. So I put down a replacement fireplace there, just for people to come warm their hands. It's Boston. It's always cold and rainy, so might as well get yourself under some shelter, have a nice lit fire. Hey Nick, how's it going? Is there really a fight nearby? Let's see what we can do about that, and then we'll return. And like a build that I've made for this character is pistols, revolvers, really. Like, imagine a pirate who has 6 some odd pistols strapped to his chest. Now imagine that for in Fallout, where he has 6 holsters on his chest. And I don't know where they're fighting at, so screw it. Where he has like 6 pistols strapped to his chest, and reloading takes too much time, so just holster one and pull out another. First one's like a mod. It's a LeMay revolver, and you can the LeMay revolver has a shotgun shell right in the middle. So I have I use the shotgun, and I switch over to the Kellogg's pistol. Then I go to this one. It's like a cavalry revolver, and then I go to a 44 LeMay, and then a long Western revolver that you get with the Nuka World DLC, and I have a mod where you can fan the hammer. I'm going to demonstrate that to you real quick. There's just like a machine gun. And if all that fails, I have a trusty Mauser pistol here. But there's just a lot of fighting going on. Let's just ignore that and continue the settlement tour. So, like I said, I have a general good store. That's just for immersion purposes. Keep the settlement happy. And I have a gun store as well. And I have all like standard weapons right here, whereas she just reaches up in there and grabs any normal weapon any settler wants to buy, any trader who comes through wants to buy. And here's where I keep the unique weapons like the 2076 World Series bat and whatnot. This is a trunk I put stuff in to sell. It's another mod. I may or may not link the mods in the description below, depending on how well this video does. So, comment, subscribe, like my video. Eat and drink. This is the nightlife. This is the bar. At night, everyone hops in here and just enjoys their time. I got McCready. Of course, he would be in here. And, have a bar, actual bar kind of merchant stall, and then just a bar where they sit at and drink. More stairs to up top, because I have to, like I said, you got to build vertically when it comes to Hangman's Alley, and this is the refrigerator. Let's put that in quotations. Say it with me. The refrigerator, where all the food is stored. So, it is quite busy in here. It's a very, very dense area. And I have the only thing I have in here is like a cat. For little kittens to come in, a Brahmin over here for some reason instead of being at... Oh, come on. There we go. Instead of being at his little bathtub there. And I have yet to unlock this door. I don't want there to be any chance of raiders or robots coming in and storming from both ends of Hangman's Alley. Oh god, I might just kill this cow and be over with it. Oh my god. This is absolute gobshite. And now more radiation. There's another radiation storm. Oh, wonderful. There we go. Alright, let's go back to the beginning, and I'll show you upstairs. Alright, let's start with up here, the second floor, before we go to rooftop level. It's just a bunch of sleeping bags and a light. Yeah. Imagine it like an apartment complex, but instead of apartments, it's one room and your entire family sleeps in it. So, kind of like a slum, I suppose. Alright, let's go up to the second floor of this area. It's a little radio place with my boy the comm operator. The mod I'm using in order to get all the supplies is the salvage beacons. You would go to a settlement, clear it out, and make sure you loot everything. And put it at the steamer trunk at the end, and place a salvage beacon in that. And also, there's his bed. Salvage beacon in that chest, and a convoy comes out and picks up all the stuff and takes it to the settlement. So I don't have to lug around 500 pounds of stuff when I can have my settlement do it for me. Second floor of kind of the general goods is the workshop. I have a chemistry station, because that's where you make the salvage beacons at. I don't know what else you can really make. Oh, the gas masks and grenades and stuff. All the good stuff. I'm always tired. Armor workbench and a weapons workbench to The quintessential ones that you need. What's up, Casey Kessler? She's a mod. And dog meat. Always gotta have dog meat. I have all my current companions here, except for Strong, because he's loud and annoying and too big for the settlement. Second floor of the weapons store is more sleeping bags. You guessed right. It's another one of those, your entire family sleeps in this room. It's a slum. I have a good slum going on. There you go. That's what I'm talking about, bar owner. Yeah. That's some kinky shit right there. Now let's go up to the second floor, and I'll give you one guess. Second floor of the bar, what's up top? You guessed right. More sleeping bags and some actual mattresses. It's a real dense population. They're all quite familiar with each other. Because you have to build up instead of out. Alright, now let's go to the top floors and rooftops of everything. Alright, the rain stopped. I can take this gas mask off. Don't I look like a stormtrooper? You know it. That's why I'm wearing all of this. Alright, top floors. Because there's not much actual real estate for plants, I had to put them on rooftops with the garden plots. Here I have a little bit of a corn farm with 5 corn plants. It's about as much as you can do with. She's in love with her corn, this ghoul here. She's the only one that works these 5 corn plants. Alright, now, top floor of the next building. This little comm station doesn't have a top floor. It's just the 2 floors there and not the roof. And let's go to the top floor of the general goods store. I have more plants. I have some potatoes and mute fruit. They gotta have a well-balanced diet with, and every once in a while they'll get another Brahmin and slaughter it. That's how I, headcanon that. And here I have a bit of a power armor display. It's not much. I'm not going for a collector status. I'm going for a, building a place that seems livable, that seems doable. So I have a couple of power armor sets with frames that I've just found over the course of a few days, and none of them are really fully complete. It's like the base tier of T60 and base tier T45. This is a mix of T51 and T60. Yeah, and this is just incomplete as of right now. And over here, across this bridge, which I love the scaffolding. Scaffolding really pulled it together for this settlement. Across the bridge here is, if you just kind of creep on around, is my generator station. I was about to say generation station. This is where all the power from the settlement comes from. It's all wired together through a overall network of, like, there's the salvage beacon. And it's just wires. I tried to keep the wires up out of everyone's head. One wires start go like, I'll show you how it's all connected after I fully explore everything. There's one more top floor of a building I gotta show you. Just hop on down. And at the top floor, the third floor of the gun station is the mayor's quarters, and you already know who the mayor is. Me. Have a nice desk with a lamp on it. Here's where I keep all of my ammo. It's just a footlocker for a bunch of ammo and miscellaneous items for me. It's all my stuff, no one else's. My bed. It's a pristine bed, make it nice and neat. I have a tribute box. That's like with Nuka World, or it could be a mod, where everyone loves me so much, so they just give me stuff out of the goodness of their heart, because I am a good mayor. I have a unique weapon, or custom weapons that I just love so much display here, like Alien Blaster Pistol, this machine. That's a mod. It takes the M1 Garand, or the battle rifle from like New Vegas, and brings it into Fallout 4. Furious Power Fist from, of course, Swan in Swan's Lake. And I have just comics, you know, the books you find out everywhere, just those here, and Ashmaker for doing the quest in Good Neighbor. But let me show you how all the power is connected. The first thing the power goes to is the switch in my bed. So if I want, I can call a curfew for everyone and shut down all of the lights. Shut down the lights, shut down the recruitment beacon. It just shuts everything down. The generators is still pumping out power, the power's just not going anywhere because of I have a switch in here. A master switch. Let's just turn everything back on. In from the master switch, there's a conduit just right outside the bedroom. But that's for everything else. That's where every other power thing goes. One goes to the recruitment beacon, one goes down here. This powers the lights here, then it goes over to the bar. And from the bar, it powers the little trap here for a cat. And then from the recruitment beacon, it goes all the way over here, still above everyone's head. Make sure everyone doesn't get electrocuted. And have it set up on the corner for here. So the comm station has power, and one here finally for the lights. Here's just a little cooking station if anyone wants to come over here and do a bit of cooking. Still a work in progress, of course. Just a bell here for when I'm actually doing some building. Everyone gets in the way. You can imagine with just how dense it is. I have around 15 people in here. Yeah, 15 people, 23 food, 16 water, 11 defense, no, 11 power, 20 defense, and 19 beds, 84 happiness. So it's doing pretty well for itself. It's being built up rather well. Here's water generation. I have a little... This is where I send all the dogs I find. Like, bought this junkyard dog from a traveling merchant kind of dude, and this junkyard dog I think I found somewhere. I just send them all here, but here's where all the water is created. I have a couple of other spigots around. Just in scavenging station. I think I have Sheffield working here. But this is where I send all my, like, unique characters. Nick Valentine, McCready, Hancock, there's Sheffield. You give him a Nuka-Cola in Diamond City, and he's, oh, you're my favorite person. He actually says, he sounds like a ghoul when saying it. Thank you. See
Just wanted to trade a few things.
Thank you. It's like I can finally think straight.
See, he says thank you like a damn ghoul. You filthy ghoul. That's Hangman's Alley. Thanks for joining. So, you have a nice day. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Tulips.